Oh boy. I'm glad that podcasting doesn't come with pictures. I mean, it does if you do a video on YouTube or if you're doing something on Zoom, but here, no. I really don't want you to see the vision that I'm seeing overlooking this forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina. I mean, it's after 8 a.m. and it looks like midnight outside these windows. The storms, spring storms, and it's just the second day of March of 2023. Come in like a lion, go out like a lamb. Isn't that the way it goes? Or vice versa? But it's dark. Darkness like this affects me. What about you? When you are put in a place where it's not that bright, beautiful day, how does it get inside your imagination? Does it start to infect areas and put you in places where you don't want to grow? But yet you have to go there because things like this put you there. How do you deal with escaping from that moment? I like to defrag. I like to write. I like to be creative in ways that say, look, you can go inside yourself. And whatever rays of light are available there, you can find your source of creative spirit. But it's dark. It's really dark in this forest today. And I can't help but wonder about the other living things that are in this forest, such as the big owl that was just outside my window yesterday. I mean, just a gorgeous owl. The deer, the buck, the doe, the squirrels, and everything else, the turtles. Oh my God, we were playing with turtles the other day. Just amazing. The wildlife in a dark forest. Are they sleeping in because it's so dark? And what about those that stay up all night? Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Choice. This is what I was writing while the sun was trying to wake up on a brilliant new day. And it is a new day, a new start. I spoke yesterday on a long walk through this forest about where do we begin? Have you used that term anywhere in your life? Where do we begin? You get this idea and it's like, wow, I love that. But where do we begin? It's such a powerful statement, yet it doesn't properly serve you. It doesn't. Because for you to say, where do we begin? It's already happened. It might have been an open thought that you had last week, a week before, or even a month before. But when you say, where do we begin? It's already in forward motion. It might serve as an opening for a well-needed talk, but in reality, where do we begin is a continuation of actions and reactions. It may start as a new path of openness, but to get to this moment required actual experience. Starting a new project, where do we begin? The goal is to rely on the experiences that led to this first step of a brand new beginning, accepting its place in your moment of now. It can be a tough walk. We've become addicted to getting what we want right now. Instead of asking why, we say, hey, where do we begin? Let's get this thing done. One of the toughest walks, and this is so selfish of me, is the way that The Mandalorian on Disney Plus is being released one episode a week. And then the first episode was barely, 30 minutes? Where do we begin here? It's like, wait a second. Their efforts of entertaining us with this continuation of Star Wars, and I'm asking, where do we begin? It's like you want to complain about it, but at the same time, you're grateful that there's a third season. In all things that we do want things right now. Yeah, I'd love to have an entire season of The Mandalorian, but Disney is playing a smart game. They realize that people are coming in to their streaming efforts. They're getting what they want in this moment of now, and then they're not buying into the project. How does a company survive in a streaming world when everything that we want is free? I don't understand the music industry. When I speak to these bands, they say, look, okay, here's the thing. We got this brand new album. We want people to buy it. And yet you go into YouTube and the album is there. You want me to buy it? But it's free. I don't understand. How are you surviving? It's a big question. Where do we begin? How do we start? And that's the whole process of what I'm talking about. That in order to be in this moment of now where we're asking, where do we begin? We had to have experiences in order to get here. There was a start, but we don't identify that start, nor do we respect that place of starting. We want to start right here when we say, where do we begin? We began an internet radio station a few years back, 2016. And they wanted, the people that I was investing with, they wanted instant success. I really don't remember them asking, where do we begin? What I remember them saying is, we need this now. We need it now, and it's your job to make sure that it happens right now. But it didn't. It didn't happen that way. And when things started to click, which was about a couple of years later, then it blew up. And the reason why is because the foundation of where do we begin never took formation. So we have to really listen to the way that we put ourselves out there. And the expectations have got to meet what we are putting out there. We've got to be able to take our time in building what it is that we think we need right now. But if you can't provide the proper steps, then there's going to be an explosion. There's going to be a crash. There's going to be a stumble. And then you find yourself asking the question, where do we begin to heal? It's a process. It's progress. But at the same time, our egos have got to stay out of the way. If you're going to start a new project, a new idea, a book, a song, a movie, if you're going to leap into social media for the very first time, you don't expect to have 1 million followers right away. I spoke with a gentleman yesterday. He wants to start a new podcast. He's expecting a lot of people because he has friends. He says, yeah, I have about 5,000 friends. Really? Wow. What is that like? I mean, I may have 3 or 4 friends, but 5,000 friends, and you think they're all going to show up? It's a good start, you know. And I'm going, wow, I know what friends can do with podcasts and the numbers. I'm not sure that you're thinking right. Where do we begin? I'm Arrow, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.